the new Patriotic Party, through the national youth wing of the party, staged this mammoth protest against what we will describe as a deliberate weaponization of state institutions, specifically the security institutions, purposely to harass members of the Petition party. So the party is fully behind the National Youth Wing, and today we are here to present this petition to His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama. On behalf of the party, the National Youth Wing, the national youth leader of the party, Salam Mustapha, will do the presentation on behalf of the National Youth Wing. Thank you. Salam.
Thank you very much. First of all, good afternoon to everybody. We wish that His Excellency the President himself were here to receive this petition. However, we understand he is on national assignment at the UN. However, we trust that this message will get to him. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, the youth wing of the new Patriotic Party, we have a very small message for you in the form of a petition. As we are all aware, Ghana is a beacon of democracy in Africa. Here in Ghana, we have held 5 or so successful elections where we have changed governments from NDC to NPP and back peacefully, and the last one being the 7th of January 2025. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo bequeaths a peaceful country to His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama. However, we decry a certain pattern that we have noticed over the last few months, being arrest, harassment of NPP people, especially issue. Your Excellency, I can mention so many people, young people in the party, who have been arrested for mainly and justifiable reasons, except to say misdemeanors. This we find very worrying, especially the mode of arrest. Rambo style, heavy-handed, and some of the occasions, break of the law and the trampling upon the freedom and liberties of the individuals involved. I can mention to you a young man called Mohammed Ahmadu Zakor, who was arrested for a Facebook post. I can mention to you a journalist in the person of Gordon Asare Bediakun, who was arrested for largely unknown reasons. Again, another journalist, Okatachie Afrifa Mensah, who wrote exams at Gimpa on his way home, was accosted by 3 full pickups, armed men to the teeth, bundled him like a chicken and threw him in their pickup and took him away. Without any warrant and without any explanation, he was taken to the Blue Gate. Your Excellency, recently a young man, Mr. Obama, was arrested because of a post that he had done on Facebook. He was accused of displaying false information because he was charged with publication of false information. However, that particular post had circulated for a number of days before Sir Obama posted same. And the IGP, when he went to Boko, his vehicle was shot at. Recently in Sampa, we saw gunshots that people died. Here in Accra, somewhere in Soweto, people were killed. In the president's own backyard in Benyiri, 13 people were killed. And some of our compatriots are still in La Côte d'Ivoire as we speak. Boko has become a nightmare for all of us. However, the state security went to pick Sir Obama up for the obvious truth that he had posted, that indeed civilians wielded dangerous weapons. Recently, some TikTokers were arrested. Your Excellency, young people, especially of this new generation, are availed to so many new tools, and new media being one of them. They go to have
a free ne ekosi 30th of September. Sika obesa ni bi $50, £50, €50 elkos rubiano. Lemfa ema 2% cash back TNA. Tisika bi obesa ni bi no ma 2%. A free $50, £50, €50. Lemfa ema 2%.
conversations and have fun on social media. Today we are being told that conversations on social media can warrant arrest. That one of the most bizarre cases I can point out to you is that when Fanti Comedy was invited to appear before the police, he went in the company of a friend called Yaira, our North Tongue women organizer. Upon arrival, she, the person who went to accompany a friend whom the police had invited, was now told she was also under arrest, and she was taken into custody as well. Your Excellency, recently, 2 young ladies were arrested all the way in Ishayasu in Kumasi, Ashanti region on a Friday and brought to Accra without any information to their parents or anybody. The MP of the area was told, and the MP combed all the police stations in Accra here and didn't find them. They simply would not mention where they had kept these young ladies, 24 years and 26. It was an unintentional visit at the CID headquarters that my attention was drawn to the presence of those young ladies. And when I went in, the young ladies were writing their statement without a lawyer. Then I asked the investigator, where is their counsel? They have none. Yet they were being asked to write. I took my phone and I called one of our party lawyers, Counsel Afuakwa, who came and stood in as counsel for these ladies. Mr. President, it will interest you to know that these ladies were kept for 96 hours before they were put before court. And even when we told the court that the 48-hour rule had been broken, the court still admitted them into police custody for 2 weeks. Mr. President, this is so gross, so wrong. We cannot treat the very young people, the budding, teeming youth of our country in such a disgusting manner. And I know that in your conscience, you know it is not right. That is why we are appealing to you that call your state agencies to order the flagrant abuse of power, selective application of the law, selective injustice is becoming one too many. That endangers the democracy we are all enjoying. Your Excellency, this petition is yours to go through, and we demand of you to immediately ask the security agencies to stop the Rambo-style arrest of individuals who right to all manner of persons when you took the oath of office. On behalf of the youth wing and the party, this is petition from us to His Excellency the President.
First and foremost, can I say a big thank you to the youth wing of the NPP Party and for the orderly manner in which you have brought your petition. I am happy today to be actually standing in front of the Flagstaff House to receive your petition at the Flagstaff House, which in recent times would not have been possible. But today, you are able to come here and deliver the petition. And I can assure you that it will be given the necessary attention or the appropriate attention that it requires. Our president has always been a democratic, fair leader, following the principles and processes of democracy. And that is why, as you say, Ghana has been seen today as a bastion of democracy in the whole of Africa. So we will look at all the items that you have sent, and I believe everything is within the petition itself, and it will be given the appropriate recognition and points that it requires. And it wouldn't be long before potentially we will try and get some response to the petition that has been put forward. On that note, once again, I thank you for the peaceful march that you held in line with the democratic principles of our democracy. I thank you for coming to the Flagstaff House, and I thank the President for allowing us to receive this at the presidency, which marks a new step in our democratic dispensation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, but Chief, actually, under our age, it happened. I used to work here as well.
I'm not going to debate you. I'm not going to debate you. I've made mistakes.
Thank you.
Take all.